go over a few expectations for remote learning today and talk to you about your behavior when you're on the teacher's Zoom sessions. I'm going to share with you, students, a presentation that we're going to go over today. And as I go over it, I would like you to think about how you should be acting when you are on the teacher's classrooms each day. So we have four expectations that we have for remote learning. The first one is to be respectful and school appropriate. The second one is to dress appropriately. The third one, complete all assignments and activities your teacher has. And lastly, make sure you follow all of your teacher's rules and directions. We do have some expectations of how you should act when you are on Zoom with your teacher. First, if you could log in a few minutes early before class starts. That way you're set when class begins and the teacher is able to admit you to their classroom. Second, make sure your first and your last name appear on Zoom when you are logged in. Third, make sure you mute your microphone unless you're called upon. Do not speak over your teacher or your other classmates. Make sure that you are being respectful of others when they are talking. And lastly, make sure to speak clearly when the microphone is on and when you're called upon by your teacher. A few more Zoom expectations that I want to go over with you. Make sure if you do have something to say or if you have a question for your teacher, make sure you use the raise your hand feature and chat feature appropriately. Also, make sure you don't have anything around you that can cause a distraction. So you shouldn't have your phone or any toys or your video games or your TV on when you're doing Zoom with your teacher. We want to make sure that you're listening to the teacher and that just as you are in school, you're hearing what they have to say and doing what they ask. Make sure also that you're respectful of your classmates and your teacher. Now, you may not record on Zoom. I know that the teachers are recording their lessons to make sure that you can watch them later if you have questions, but you as a student may not record or post any recordings on anything other than the Google Classroom that the teacher has. Now, if a behavior happens that is unwanted, there are some consequences for that. The first consequence that could happen is we could have a parent-teacher conflict. Also, the teacher might assign behavioral assignments to reflect on your behavior and talk about how you can improve in the future to help you be successful. And lastly, there could be the loss of remote learning for that day. But I know as Crystal Lost Crickets, all of you are going to do an